excited to be back. It is time for our budget for August and for our paycheck budget coming up. I'm so excited. So, to start off, we're going to go to our budget book. This is the Happy Planner budget. Um, and I am going to August here, where you'll see I've already done my major bills for the month, with the exception of my AT&T bill. Let's see, my water bill, my electric bill. So I haven't done that yet because they haven't come in. But as you can see, I've also done all of my things. And the slashes are because I have to pay them 2 times in the month. But I've wrote down all of that. But here's the thing. Right now, I have included the child tax credit. I will be getting one, but I did not include it in my budget, my monthly plan, because I don't know when I'm getting this. According to IRS, the college kids we're supposed to get our tax credit, our one-time tax credit. We only get it once. So for those who have kids in college full-time, we're only getting one check, and it supposed to come out this month. So I included it, but I didn't include it, if that makes sense. Also, I made a list of all my debt, my credit card debt, and then I did my budget. But after looking at it, I was like, it's really, really hard to understand it here. I'm still going to use this as my checkoff. So what I did was, this is my planner for my everyday life. This includes my entire life, like everything. As you see, this is my everyday life. So one of the things I did was, as you see, this is my everyday life planner. So anyway, as you see, I have listed in stickers all the bills that are coming out on those particular days to help me. So as you see, it keeps going. I have my little afterpay, my Sezzle, like all of that. But what I did was, I'd used my zero-based budget. Let me make sure you can see that. Okay, there it goes. My zero-based budget sheet. Again, you can get this on my site. The link will be down below. And I did it for the entire month, so I could see all of my bills. You can see all of my bills and see everything that I owe, things I'm going to pay with this pay period were highlighted in blue. And as you see, the ones that I split in half, I have the top half covered in blue because those are the ones that I'm actually paying. Okay? Now, for my paycheck itself, I did the same thing. I did all the ones that I'm going to pay for this. This is my base budget. The only thing I have not included in this one is my sinking funds, because I want to make sure that everything on this list, and I do mean everything on this list, is completely paid for before I go to my sinking funds, because I have been slacking on that and putting money into my sinking funds when there really wasn't any money to put in. With the exception of last week. Last week I actually did have that extra money, and I ended up having to use it. I will update y'all on the next sinking fund. But I really want to get this to a point where it's lower, number one, and I can put more in my sinking funds, because there's a lot of stuff going on. So just so y'all have an update, I did get approved for my AC to get fixed. So this setup will not be the setup anymore. I'm actually on my bed because it is so hot. I cannot go anywhere else. Like, it is burning up in this house. We had a heat wave for 2 days, and the temperature was 97 outside. In my house, it was a good 94, 95. The only difference between me and the outdoors is that I wasn't sweating because I had the fan on at all times. To record these videos, I'm actually turning my fan off so that y'all can hear me, because it is that bad. The temperature in here right now is a nice balmy 90 degrees, which is down lower because it rained last night. It was cool for most of the day. I am now in the lower end of the heat, so it should start cooling down a whole lot more. I'm going to take a shower after this, and I'll be cool for probably about an hour or two before I just, it's a mess. It's a whole mess. I wouldn't recommend living like this to anybody. I don't know how people did it back in the 1800s. This is disrespectful, like, for real, for real. Anyway, but I have gotten all of my bills out. I will be working extra all month long to make sure that I not only have this, but have sinking funds for my vacation. I'm actually going on vacation the end of September. I know it's a super late start, but I'm going to make up for it, I promise. And I want to get my hair done. I want to get braids. So I have a 4 o'clock appointment. I have a 4:30 appointment on the 17th. So, which is a payday, so that's great. But I want to have the money already in hand before my payday. I don't want to have to dip into this in order to get my hair braided. And then I go on vacation for a whole week from the 23rd to the 30th. So I actually have to get a whole bunch of content out as well, because I will be gone for a week and I cannot wait. This is the only vacation I'm taking this year, because beginning of the year we were still on lockdown, and I took a lot, and I do mean a lot of mental holidays. So yeah, that is what is going on. So for August, like I said, we got a lot to do, and I'm excited. I'm actually going to be showing you another sheet that's coming out, and I'll give you a little hint. It's a credit score tracker that I have created, and that's another goal that I'm trying to get by the end of the year. I want to have my credit score way up from what it's now, and this is definitely going to help it. I also, by the way, I marked all these are small little A's, these little things. That means they're automatically coming out of my checking account. So if nothing else, all of these have to be in there in order for me to for these not to bounce. All of this money has to be in there. I have the only thing that I can definitely tell y'all, so now there's a new month, let me just also add that I have something to celebrate. I have a loan that is about to be paid off with this paycheck here. So snaps for that. Spare fingers. So yes, I will have SNAP. So that'll be $42 that I will not have to pay anymore. SNAP was for me to redo my sitting area in my bedroom. I have a bedroom suite, so I have a sitting area. It is huge, and it was a man cave for my grandfather, and I reinvented it a little bit into my own little oasis. I still have some stuff, some little projects I have to do in there, but those were the main things that I was getting. Like I had to get a rug in there and my vanity to make it my woman cave. But I still have some projects I'm going to do in there, so I'm super excited about that. Next, my Navy Federal Credit Union card will be current. Yay! Real fingers. My Navy Federal credit card will be current again. Also being current will be what is it? No, I will be almost current on my Finger Hut, so snaps for that. Woo! I have been paying that every 2 weeks, trying to catch up, and I'm almost there. So that is awesome. And I also caught up on one of my First Premier credit cards. So I am current on one, and I have one that I am behind on that I'm going to work on. And yeah, and everything is honestly depending on the child tax credit. If I get that, then I will definitely be able to catch up on almost all my credit cards, and I will be able to make a nice little chunk into my mortgage. I have a mortgage, and I have tons of equity in this house, and I am just trying to get to a point where I don't have to worry about that, and I can actually start saving on the house itself for repairs that are needed. I do have the AC getting fixed. The AC is getting fixed this week, which means the toilet will be getting fixed this week, because I refuse to have anybody come in this house when it's this hot. Like, I don't even understand how people can live like this. It's ridiculous. Once that is fixed, I will begin painting. The painting process will start after my daughter leaves, so later this month. If y'all want to see me decorate my family room, it actually goes, it's one big room. It's like the family room into the dining area eating dining area into the kitchen. If y'all want to see that process of me fixing up my family room, put a like. Like, I don't mind showing what I've bought, because I mean, I am paying Progressive a substantial amount to have that furniture, so I want to definitely show that to y'all. I don't mind. Like, I definitely don't mind. And if you notice, everything I have is like black, white, gray. I'm a very neutral type person. I mean, that's my bedspread and it's gray, so but I will definitely have no problem showing y'all what I'm doing. And yeah, so if y'all want to see that, because it's definitely on a budget with the exception of the furniture, so yeah, let me know. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and let me get this fan back on because it's hot. Bye guys.